Guess what time it is? It's new plant time. Are these those unboxing videos everybody's always talking about? Is this the kind of stuff that people want to see unboxed? Yeah, I can't do this with one hand. Oh! It would help if my knife was sharp, but I was using it to cut, like, you know, stuff that you don't want to cut with your pocket knife, like fiberglass insulation. Alright, cut. And through the magic of television. Okay, so if anybody has ever been curious about how plants get shipped, because people have definitely asked me, like, hey, how do they ship plants when you buy them online? Like this. So these are bare root. They've got the roots wrapped in wet medium, usually like newspaper, paper towels, sawdust, that kind of stuff, and then wrapped in plastic so that they don't dry out, and then nicely labeled for me. And you can see right there, I've got a couple of red mulberries and a sugar pear. That's what we're planting today. Okay, here we are with the sugar pear, which looks absolutely great, especially for the price I paid for this. This is a grafted tree on rootstock that is well established, and I only paid like, I'm gonna have to look at my receipt because I think I only paid like $10 for this tree, which is phenomenal. But anyways, he's going in the ground right up here, and so you can see where we are. There's the spring. There's the apple trees I planted earlier this week. So if you were along for that adventure, now you know where we are. And yeah, this pear tree is just going to go right down here in the hole. Right about there. And then we just backfill that with soil and compost. I threw a little bit of compost in here, but the soil is actually pretty good. Definitely needs a bit of organic matter, so compost helps there. Try to remove the other roots that were in there. Don't want to give him too much competition right off the bat. Let it get established at least. Get his planting partners in. All right. I was surprised nobody commented on the last video that I didn't actually feature any of the planting. I was just like, ta-da, it's done. So, try to get that just a little bit straighter. There we go. And then I'm going to top dress that with some more compost and then mulch. All right, and here we've got our red mulberries. Once again, the seller was particularly generous because I am quite certain I only ordered 2, and they sent me 3. Talk about 5-star reviews. These are also... it's hard to focus. Okay, nope. There we are. Starting to wake up, so we definitely need to get these in the ground. Same idea, though. Seen it once, you've seen it 1,000 times. They go in the ground. Okay, this might actually take me 2 hands, though. Sorry. Alright, just to show off some of the planting locations here. So we've got a red mulberry right here, planted just upslope of this massively decaying stump. See the stream there. And then the first one that I planted is right at the base of this little slope. And then the other one is just upstream a little bit. So these should all do really well. Eventually these will establish a big old canopy right here. It will be glorious if they all survive. Time will tell, and I will post videos about it, I'm sure. Okay, and next on the list here is a Cumberland Black Raspberry. I absolutely love black raspberry, and it should do really well down here. Oh, I'm a little zoomed in, no wonder. So we're down here by the stream. See some of the other stuff that's been planted down here. So this is going to be awesome. The soil's a little bit heavy right here, but raspberries usually aren't terribly picky about soil, so hopefully it can tolerate it. And, you know, if it doesn't love it and it doesn't spread like crazy, then that's maybe kind of a good thing anyways. So, yeah, we'll see. Okay, next up, we have something that literally grows like a weed around here, as evidenced by one of them popping up in the road. What are you doing? So I'm going to move this little fellow. Oh, there's actually somebody else next to him as well. But if you can't tell, this is a strawberry. This particular one is a wild strawberry, which I much prefer to commercially cultivated varieties. But I went ahead and bought some commercially cultivated varieties anyways. Why not both? ¿Por qué no los dos? All right, here we are. So this is a big old bundle of, oh, I don't know, 12? Yes, 12. No, sorry, 25. They were $12 for a bundle of 25. In this case, this is a Benton, and it's a June-bearing strawberry. So if you're not aware, there's two primary types of strawberry. There's June-bearing and Ever-bearing. I wanted to get some June-bearing. I'm also going to grab some Ever-bearing. I grabbed these ones specifically because they are advertised as being a little bit more drought-tolerant. And the whole goal for this area is to plant it and let it go feral and pretty much ignore it and harvest food from it, which, you know, that sounds awesome. So if they can handle a little bit of drought, they will fit in really well here. All right, here's one of these Benton strawberries. This guy has just phenomenal roots, but he's bone dry, so definitely going to give him a quick soak. And then into the ground. And with strawberries, I'm going to have to turn off the filming to do this, but I try to spread out the roots a little bit, just so they're spreading in multiple directions. Okay, so I just put in, like, well, I wasn't actually counting. I'm pretty sure there was more than 12 strawberries, which has been the trend today. Lots of them, just healing them in real quick like. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have time to get to this beautiful specimen right here today, but that's okay, because as you can see, it's not bare root, it's in a pot. And this is a, focus, a Black Sea jujube, which I am so excited to welcome into the landscape here. These should do extremely well. I'm probably going to plant the first one up above the spring somewhere up in there. I haven't decided exactly yet, but that's what will make sense. And I think these are pretty drought tolerant. I think I can plant it further up slope, especially once I start getting the swales established. So we'll start with lower, and then we'll get a couple varieties anyways, and then I'd like to grow these guys from seed as well. So yeah, more to come. But light is fading, time to go home.